What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about silver and whether or not I think we should wait for spot price to come down a little bit lower before we convert our dollars into it. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, as well as the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tee available in orange, gray, and purple. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I want to talk about whether I think we should wait for spot price to come down before we continue converting our dollars into it. Now, the people who have been stacking for several months, several years, potentially even a couple of decades, they're probably automatically going to no, don't wait, stack as aggressively as possible. But I think it's important to take a step back, look at it from a different perspective, and stay objective, because it's very easy for those of us who have been stacking and understand maybe not all of the ins and the outs, but most of the ins and the outs, and we at least have an idea of what we're doing over here. It's important to remember that there's still people who are discovering the silver stacking concept today. There are people who were just told about it, or happen to stumble upon a video and they never heard of this before and they think that it's interesting. And there's probably a lot of people watching this video right now who are still on the fence about it. So if we look at a 5-year chart for silver, we can see that it really has not done anything crazy over the last 5 years. For a very brief period of time in 2016, spot price did go above the $20 mark, but it was for a very short while. And ever since then, silver has been in the teens. It's been 14, 15, 13, 17, 16, 19, 13, 14. It's been in the teens that entire time for pretty much the entire 5-year window. And obviously earlier this year, when planet Earth shut down, so to speak, silver spot price tanked. It started working its way back up. It made a relatively quick recovery, depending on how you look at it. And once it got back to where it was, it just kept going up. It went back to the $16, $17, $18 range, right where it was at before it fell down to the $11 to $12 range. And once it got back up to that $17, $18 mark, it went to 19. Then it went to 20 bucks, which I personally was mind blown over. I thought it was going to be several years before we went back above $20. So it caught me off guard, and it didn't stop there. It went 21, 22, 25, 28, 29, almost 30 bucks. And that caught me off guard. So silver is clearly way higher than it was earlier this year, or really any time over the past 5 years, considering right now, as I'm recording the video, it's about $24 and change. That's a lot higher than what it's been. So somebody might be wondering, somebody who's still on the fence, or somebody who's still trying to learn, should we wait for the spot price to come back down before we take our dollars and convert them into silver? This is what a lot of people are asking me. I'm getting comments every day from people who are trying to understand silver and want to potentially get involved in stacking. Some people who have been stacking for a lot of times longer than I've been stacking for, and they want to know if they should wait for the spot price to come back down before they continue stacking, not before they begin stacking, but maybe they've taken a step back because the spot price is out of their comfort zone. Long story short, I do not think we should wait. I don't think waiting is the smartest idea. The only thing I wait for, and I've said this countless times over the last couple months, the only thing I wait for is for my direct deposit to hit. I don't wait for spot price to do anything specific. You want to know why that is? It's because silver does whatever it wants to do. A lot of people said before the crash, When spot price was 17, 18 bucks, a lot of people were telling me,
I'm going to wait until spot price goes back down to $14 before I trade my dollars for silver.
well, guess what? Silver nearly doubled in value since then. So the point I'm trying to get across is waiting for silver to do something specific, to me, seems like a counterproductive thing to do, because while you're waiting for silver to go down, you're getting nothing done. You're sitting there unproductive unless you're working on other projects and other realms of personal finance. But when it comes to the silver specifically, you're not really getting much done. Nothing's really happening. And worst case scenario, you wait for silver to go down and it goes up instead. Then what? If you were uncomfortable picking up silver at $24 and change, how are you going to feel when it's $28 and change? So I don't think waiting is necessarily the best thing to do, but if you are genuinely hesitant, whether you've been stacking for a long time or you're just thinking about it, regardless of how long you've been stacking for or whether you've even started yet, if you legitimately feel hesitant and you really don't know if now is the right time for you, because it's different for everybody. Everybody has a different lifestyle, different income, different expenses, different number of people that they're financially prepping for. We're all in a different boat. So if you're not sure if now is the right time for you to trade your dollars for silver, and you're really hesitant, you truly feel that the price is a little bit too high for you, or if it's out of your comfort zone, there's nothing wrong with taking a step back. However, I would say, now I can't tell you what to do, but if I were in your shoes and I was genuinely feeling like the spot price is too high to be stacking aggressively, I would take a step back, but I would continue to stack very, very slow. There's absolutely nothing wrong with picking up 5-10 ounces a week or even 5-10 ounces a month. There's nothing wrong with that. Slow progress is still progress, even if you're not going full throttle. If you're picking up just a little bit of silver at a time, I would say, congratulations, you're picking up way more silver than the average American is, or the average person is, because people all over the planet are stacking silver. Very small number of people all over the planet, let me clarify. But you're getting more done, and I would say you stand a better chance than the average Joe, even if you're only picking up a handful of silver every month, or even if it's just 2 or 3 little coins every month. Like I said, slow progress is better than no progress. But at the same time, here's something just as important to remember. Do not be controlled by the fear of missing out. I understand that you want silver to go lower, but you might be afraid, well, what if you're waiting for it to go lower and it goes higher while you were waiting for it to go down? You didn't want to buy in at $24, you were waiting for $22, and now it's $27, now what? Do not be controlled by the fear of missing out. Here's something else that I've been saying for the last couple of months. Me personally, because I can't speak for anyone but myself, for me personally, I've found that it's better to miss out on an opportunity than it is to be controlled by the fear of missing out. Do not break your wallet, max out your credit cards, empty out your savings account, and clear out the local coin shop if you're still hesitant. Now, if you want to go full throttle, by all means, do whatever you want to pick up all the silver in the world. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But if you're genuinely on the fence, if you're truly unsure, I would say consider taking a step back, but at the same time, maybe stack slowly. Nothing wrong with getting your feet in the water, trying it out, starting to further research and understand and learn about different coins, rounds, and bars. But if you're not 100% sure, I would not sit here and tell you to go full throttle, dive in head first, give away all your dollar bills, for as much silver as possible, I wouldn't tell you to do that. But coming around full circle, I do not think waiting is the best move. If you're in it for the long term, I don't think what spot price is doing in the short term should play that big of a role. I don't think it's that big of a factor. There's a lot of hype and excitement going on right now. Silver's being talked about for all different reasons. Some people are saying that it's in the process of skyrocketing. Some people are saying that it's about to come crashing down. A lot of people are saying a lot of different things about silver. Truth is, none of them know. So if you're brand new, one of the most important things to remember is that if somebody tells you that silver is going to do something specific by a specific date, they're BSing you. They're lying. Or they're just trying to tell themselves. So I don't think waiting is necessarily the best move, because if you're waiting for spot price to come down, there's no guarantee that it's coming down. If you're waiting for a dip or another pullback or a crash, that's not guaranteed either. It's not promised. It's not a sure thing. So why would you sit around waiting for something that you don't even know for sure is going to happen? That doesn't make sense to me. That's like going outside and waiting for an Uber that you didn't call. You're just hoping for it to eventually arrive. You can't wait for something that isn't guaranteed. But again, it's important to stay busy, stay productive, if that's what you choose to do, without being controlled by the fear of missing out. A lot of people get themselves in all types of trouble when they're under control and making emotional decisions. The fear of missing out. They're controlled by their own fear. That's a disaster waiting to happen from a personal finance perspective. A lot of people get into all types of trouble doing that. They go and put their life savings into something that they're unsure about, but all the hype and excitement, or they're scared that they're going to miss out on something, and then things don't go their way, and then they're all resentful and bitter over it, and then they come to my videos and start complaining.
No, silver didn't do what I wanted it to do. Therefore, this is stupid.
I get those comments all the time as well. It's because they were controlled by the fear of missing out, and I guess they're living their life and making their decisions in a state of emotion rather than logic. So it's important to stay logical, it's important to stay realistic, it's important to stay objective, and it's important to study all of the markets, including the markets that you're not affiliated with, the markets that you are not even close to being involved with. If you're not in real estate, I would say still take a peek at the real estate market, stock market, silver, gold, platinum, palladium. There are different realms, but oftentimes they'll all follow the same trend. Not always, but oftentimes, yes. So I think it's important to take a look at everything, because what's going on with that market over there might be a little bit of an indicator of what's going to happen to this market over here. Not always, but oftentimes. Stay logical, stay realistic, stay objective, and study the markets, study the trends. And by doing so, I can't guarantee it because I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion and from my perspective, I think number one, you'd stand a far better chance than all of the people who are living their life asleep at the wheel. But two, and more importantly, you would potentially be one step ahead of the game, and you might know what the next move should be if things are about to get shifty again, as they did earlier this year in March. So head on down to the comments and let me know, with the current spot price of silver being $24 and change, are you personally waiting? Are you waiting for silver to go back down to 23, 22, 21, back down to the teens? Are you waiting for spot price to go back down before you go ahead and get some more silver? Or are you going full throttle because you think right now is an opportunity? Or are you on the fence trying to decipher what's the smartest decision to make? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to waiting for spot price to go up or down before you trade your dollars for the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms. Not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I can read more comments and respond to more viewers in real time. You can get access to giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout outs, deal alerts when silver and gold's on sale on a bunch of different websites. It all gets posted in one spot. I just posted one earlier today. Some of you might have already even capitalized on it. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And of course, the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tee, available in orange, gray, and purple. Only available this month, so get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Also, just want to let you guys know my next live stream will be held in the VIP Club tonight, October 14th, 2020, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you guys there. Link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, once again, are you waiting for spot price to do anything specific before you trade your dollars for the silver, or before you trade your dollars for gold, or before you trade your silver for gold? Are you waiting for spot price to go down? Are you refusing to trade your dollars until spot price drops? Are you going full throttle because you are afraid of missing out on the pre-$30 window? And are you someone making emotional decisions based off of how you feel rather than based on logic and reasoning and staying objective and studying the markets? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.